Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. We have 4 games left of Season 5, 4 games left in the Championship group, and we're still in the race for this title. We're in the top 3 as it stands, so we're looking good for that European football. 2 more games today and 2 more next episode to round out the season. If you're enjoying the series, do drop a like down below and leave comments. It's the best way to support and help the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So today we're taking on Cluj away from home, and then we take on the current leaders, Gazmetan and Mediaș. Next episode will be the big derby against FCSB, and then we end with the game against the currently bottom club, CSA, who we did defeat 3-2 at home last episode. A 3-2 win with not a lot of shots, but just a little bit more clinical than them, and managed to get the win with a penalty and a couple of goals. But unfortunately, last episode saw us go out of the cup in dramatic circumstances. An injury sent us down to 10 men for the last few minutes, and then we gave away a penalty which was scored in the 95th minute by UTA to give them the crucial away goal and send them through to the final. It was a gut-wrenching few minutes, and unfortunately we go out at the semi-finals. A great showing by the lads to get this far, but unfortunately didn't quite make that final, as UTA will face FCSB in the cup final. We have 4 games left, and we did see the table, but we'll see it again. We're in 3rd place. We have a game to play, us and Cluj with a game in hand, so a win will see us overtake FCSB and go a point behind Gaz. A draw will see us join them level on points. If we lose, you know, we are losing ground in that title race, but hopefully we'll still be in that top 3, and we can hopefully get some European football. Top 2 will guarantee some European football of some sort next season. 3rd place will mean we have to play a playoff to get into the Europa Conference League. And I really want to play in the Europa Conference League. It's a competition I've never been in before. Of course, it hasn't started up yet in real life. And I'm just really intrigued by it, you know, the sort of teams you're going to get in there, because there's going to be probably some you know, lower down teams in like sort of the big nations like England and France and Germany, maybe not the sort of teams you're expecting to be in Europe. And then you're going to have probably some teams from some different nations. I think it's going to be a really interesting competition, and I'd like to be in it next year, so we're going to give it a go. Not a lot else has happened off camera. We're just 3 days after that defeat against UTA. Got a lot of fixture congestion at the moment, but we do thankfully have a week break after the Gaz game. So for Cluj today, we have rotated a little bit, but we'll go ahead and look at the team now. The team looks like this for today's game. Of course, Stupa is out for the season. Mavungu is ineligible, as is Negoescu. Kravinovic, of course, injured last time, went off and left us down to 10 men. So a little bit strapped of options, but we've managed to get a team out. It does see Ismail move to right wing, as Nezovic moves up front, and Gromeni plays at left wing. Maximovic, Vasilescu and Toma in that midfield 3. Toma playing just slightly deeper. And the back for Nechu, Boleni, Sukar and Popov. Manalake carrying a bit of a knock. Brasanovic, I don't think he's really good enough to play for us right now. Just a slight tweak. We're going to focus down the flanks. We're going a little bit more direct, and we're going to keep that high tempo that we had. But that's the only changes we're going to make there. I'm not going to go sort of too defensive in this one, I don't think. We are hopefully going to be favourites for this match, and hopefully we'll get a result. You know, a win will see us leapfrog FCSB into 2nd. Hopefully we can do it. And away we go. 4 games to go in the league, and hopefully we can get some points in them and stay in the title race. 26 minutes coming up on the clock as Sukar wins the ball in the air, but it doesn't go to another blue shirt. It's Surescu. Has a go for goal, but it's an easy save for Grab to make. And they've got a free kick here, Cluj, and it's gone into the goal, and it's Dian Surescu getting the opening goal for Cluj. 35 minutes coming up on the clock. We've not really offered too much going forward. I think we've had 1 shot, and this is the first sort of big chance of the game, and it's Surescu wins the ball in the air and puts Cluj in front. Okay, half-time. Wasn't a great deal to talk about there. I think we can do better. We can definitely do better. We're going to go a little bit shorter with our passing. We're also dribbling less, so going to be hopefully some more passes between our players. And hopefully we can get forward a bit more and get some more shots away. Let's get rid of the focus down the flanks. Just let them do what they want there. Did we play out from the back, maybe? I'm going to play out from the back. Let's see if that works. And we're going to fire them up as well. Okay. Hopefully a spell of possession for us here. That's a great ball to Nezovic from Vasilescu. And hopefully this will be an equaliser. It's still in. Oh, he's been run out wide though. And it's Vasilescu, and this time Goss does make the save. But that's the sort of chances we've been waiting for. That was a good chance there early in the second half. Can we get anything from the corner kick? It's Ismail. And it's headed out by a Dragnea. Going to bring Toma into that midfield three. Going to make Ismail. We're going to go for an inside forward. Something I haven't used in a long time on FM. Don't remember the last time I used an inside forward. But this isn't a great buyer so far. We've had that early chance in the second half, but really haven't offered too much otherwise. We're going to go attacking, and we're going to change things up. We're going to take off Toma, who's not had a good game. We're going to bring on Marong. And we're about midway through this second half. This could be a chance for us here. We've got a free kick about 25 yards out with Vasilescu. And it's Sukar. And Sukar has a go, but it's wide. Serescu on the ball now for Cluj. Back to Voitko. Dragicianu to Markovic. Markovic goes for goal. It's a good finish. It's 2-0. And we just haven't been on our A game today. We're going to make changes. Vasilescu will come off for Ispas. We'll move Nezovic out wide. But we just haven't been on our A game here. I think, it's starting to catch up with us. We've played an awful lot of matches in such a short time. Like, I've already had a go at the league, really, for having so much fixture congestion. I mean, early in the season, we were having 2 and 3 week breaks all the time. And that would have been a bit more helpful around now. Why did I just praise them? We're 2-0 down. I just misclicked. Graham's come to collect that. 15 minutes to try and get something here. But we haven't really looked at all good in this game. But there's still time to try and bring something back. Here is Nezovic. And it's Ismail. And this could be a goal back here for us. Ismail does slot it home. It's 2-1. Okay, that's a lifeline. What do we do about the team talk now? I accidentally praised them when they were 2-0 down. So what can we do now? Maybe just an encourage. We'll see the goal again. It was a great ball to Nezovic. I thought he might have set through Ispas, who hasn't scored in a long time, but instead goes to the Nigerian, and that's a tidy finish by Ismail. Corner for Cluj with Matan. Header away by Grumeni. Could be a chance to equalise here. Here is Ispas. And he could go all the way himself here, but he's got a lot of red shirts to get through, and he needs a couple of options in the box. He floats it up from Marong. Marong's had to go from range. It's just wide. Okay, Ismail's going up alongside Ispas. I'm going to take off... Can I take off Grumeni, or will that leave us with too many young players? No, we can take off Grumeni. That's fine. So we'll bring on Dragici for the right. I think we'll try and go like sort of a lot more direct and just really go for it. 2 minutes left of normal time. It looks like it's going to be a 2-1 loss, which is not really... Well, it's not ideal at all, really. It is going to be a defeat. I think we were unlucky to lose that. Possession was about the same. It was a pretty even game. So I feel a little bit gutted to lose that one. Just a little bit unlucky. We made a few changes, but yeah, I felt like we deserved the point from that. The tiredness is really starting to come in now. Manalake was in need of a rest. Nezovic is probably going to need a rest now. We've got only 2 full days before we face the leaders, Gaz. That was a chance to overtake FCSB, and we haven't been able to do it. And that puts us on neutral goal difference as well. We need to get some results in these final 3 games. Gaz is up next. It's at home, so we might have a good chance. But we need to be on our A game. We need to be better than we were then against Cluj, definitely. It's suggesting that we rotate the entire outfield team, which I don't think we'll rotate all of them, but definitely some of them. FCSB take on Sepsi, who are bottom. We face Sepsi and FCSB in our final 2 games. It was the other way around. It was FCSB then Sepsi, but because FCSB are in the cup final, we face them last. That match was delayed. So the final game of the season is against FCSB, and it could be a title decider. That could be huge. Okay, all 3 games played at the same time. So I think we'll put the fixtures up as we play. We'll also put the live league table up. And we need to win this really against Gaz. It's a must-win game. We could go a point behind them. And again, if we better FCSB result, then we could go either level or joint with them. Right, so let's have a look at this then. We should be able to bring Negoescu back in, which we will do. Nezovic is also very tired, so we should be able to put Ismail up top, although he's tired. So is Nezovic. I don't want to put Ispas up top. Like, when was the last time Ispas scored a goal for us? Not in a long time. How many has he even scored this year? 5. 5 goals. I mean, granted, he's only started 6 games. But, yeah, I don't want to put Ispas up top. We've got a full week after this match. We're going to start Ismail. He might be a little bit tired, but we're going to start Ismail. Gromeni didn't offer too much out wide last time either, so we're going to start Nezovic as well. We're gonna put out the strongest team we can without making them too tired. We're going to try and give them a nice long break after this. Manalake can play at centre-back again. I'm going to rest Nezovic. I'm going to play Mavungu left wing. We're going to go Gromeni, Vasilescu, Maximovic for that midfield three. We're going to go high defensive line, low line of engagement again. Just compact the pitch. I'm happy with the team. Hopefully they'll do well. We need a win really here. We really do need a win to stay in this title race. It's going to be, if we lose this, I think we're effectively going to be out. So we're going to bring up the table. We're going to bring up the scores. And we're going to see how things go. Hopefully we can get a result here. Radu wins the header in the air but gives the possession away. Popa. It's cut out by Manalake. Here is Nagoyscu. Need something good from him. He's got a few assists this year, like 9 assists, but has struggled for goals this season. He's got the ball here on the left-hand side. Here's Gromeni, and it's Mavungu, and Buzbuki gets to his near post. It's a good save, but a good chance for us early on there. Radu is on a free kick. Ismail to Mavungu. Gromeni to Vasilescu. Here's Maximovic. And over the top for Ismail. Good block. Still alive though, Nagoyscu. Can he put a cross in there for Ismail? He can. And Ismail gets his 21st of the season. We have a 1-0 lead in the 17th minute. Let's hold on to this one. Last time we faced Gaz, we lost. So we want to overturn that, get the win back, and stay in this title race. Ismail's shot is blocked. Nagoyscu keeps the attack alive. And a good ball. Ismail, 5 yards out. Can't really miss. 1-0. FCSB are losing at home to Sepsi. So at the moment, we're ahead of them. Nagoyscu's picked up a bit of a knock, but he seems okay. Radu with a free kick. Oh, Buzbuki's forced into a save there. What can we get from the corner kick? It's Ismail. And again, it's cleared by Buzbuki. I think he punched it. Dragnea's managed to win the ball and looking for a counter-attack now, but we've got lots of people dropping back. Dragnea's going to have to go it alone here. But he finds Nitsu, who shoots it straight into the hands of Grayab. I think Nagoyscu will be okay. We'll try and nurse him to half-time at least. Diakonu to Nitsu, who had that debatable goal in the reverse fixture, which did not cross the line. Hopefully that won't happen again here. But we're seeing a lot from Mediash late on in this first half here. Nitsu's on the ball again. Good block. And Nekusetsku's going to go for it. It's Dragnea. Oh, and it's hit the bar. And Gietza manages to clear it. Let's get to half-time. This is worrying that they're having so many chances late on here. Let's get to half-time. And we have done so. We lead at half-time. That's important. That's huge. Been all right so far. Let's hold on. I'm pleased with how things are going. Just hold on to this lead, please. I want to win this one. Looking elsewhere, FCSB still trailing. Cluj lead against Viitorul, who have actually gone to bottom because Sepsi are winning against FCSB. So as things stand, we will be up to second and just a point behind Gaz if we can hold on to this win. We're going to corner here on 52 minutes. I think Nagoyscu is going to come off after this highlight. The ball goes back to Ismail. Can have another pop at getting across in there. It's headed away by Grubic. Only as far as Maximovic. Here's Vasilescu to Gromeni. And again, looking for, I think that's Mavungu. Here's Vasilescu. Over the top. Grubic wins the ball in the air. Gietza was not going to get there first. It's Nitsu. But it's badly passed. It was a poor ball. Vasilescu. Look at the space out wide here. Gietza's got lots. Can he put a good cross in there? Can Gietza? Maximovic. Oh, that's a good ball. And Mavungu at the near post. It's 2-0. And hopefully that's game over now. Mavungu gets, I think I said, his third of the season. Buzbuki beaten at his near post, disappointingly. And yeah, Mediash just a bit sloppy in possession there. They gave the ball away. Gietza found lots of space on the right-hand side. And a good ball here by Maximovic. A great cross. And Mavungu at the near post with a finish. 2-0. Hopefully job done. We're going to move Ismail out wide. We're going to bring on Ispas. I want to get him a goal before the end of the season. If he doesn't score in these last 3 games, I think he's going to get sold. He hasn't had a lot of chances, but I don't feel like I can play him anymore. He just doesn't score anymore. And also Ismail's been amazing this year, so Ispas is essentially like second choice. 72 minutes. We are starting to, run down the clock now. We're going to bring on Toma for Vasilescu. Just keep that midfield fresh and hopefully hold on for these 3 points in this 2-0 lead. FCSB still losing, so at the moment we are still ahead of them. Final 10 minutes. I think we'll bring off Gromeni for Morong. No, we won't do that. We'll bring on Maximovic for Morong because Gromeni is under 21. Oh, wow. There was some late drama there again in the FCSB game. I think there were 3 injury time goals. It was 2-2. Okay, there's been a bit of late drama there. We're into 4 minutes of stoppage time here against Gaz. Here's Morong to Gitsa. We could get a 3rd goal in stoppage time here, but FCSB have mounted a comeback to maybe save a point. I don't know if that'll keep them behind us or not. I think we might still be ahead, or we might be level. I'm not entirely sure. Manolake with the header in the air. Grameni looking for the ball to Eastbas, who's just a bit too deep there. Eastbas needs a goal. I'd like him to get a goal before this is over, but I don't think he's going to. Here's Enrin. There could be a late chance here for Madiash. He's gone for goal. That was speculative. I don't want to see at full time exactly what happened in the FCSB game, because that was 2-2, and I think there were 2 or 3 stoppage time goals as well. Ball over the top for Dragnea. Oh, and it's hit the bar again. Madiash are unlucky today. They could have had a couple of goals. I think they've hit the woodwork twice. But we managed to get a 2-0 win. Good defensive performance. Grab good in goal. Madiash, yeah, unlucky. They actually outplayed us in XG. And they hit the woodwork twice as well. That's a great win, actually. Really good win. Okay, what happened with FCSB then? We'll have to have a look. We managed to win, so I'm happy with that. FCSB with a 2-2 draw, and there were 3 goals in the stoppage time. So we are just about ahead of them. But they equalised with Quaya. Chalshu with a goal for Sepsi to put them back in front, and then Dennis Mann with a 93rd minute equaliser to save a point for FCSB. So there are just 2 points separating that top 3. Cluj are even just behind on 41. Vitarol and Sepsi are out of it, so they're going to be 5th and 6th. So we have confirmed top 4. We've confirmed a top 4 finish, which I think could guarantee European football. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on who wins the cup. If FCSB win the Romanian Cup, that means that 4th place get European football. I don't know if that means that 4th place go into the playoff, or if they get Europe no matter what. I'm not entirely sure. But depending on if FCSB win the Cup or UTA win it, we could be guaranteed European football of some sort next season. It's probably going to be Europa Conference League, but it's European football. The only team that get into the Champions League is the top team, the winners. And at the moment, as it stands, it's Gaz. But they'd be into the first qualifying round of the Champions League. But a great win there against Gaz. And thankfully, we've got a full week until we face Sepsi in the penultimate game. And then we have just 3 days until FCSB. So we're still in a title race. 2 games to go. And we're just 1 point off the top of the table. It's going to be very, very close. But to be 2 games from the end of the season and in a title race, if you'd have said that at the start of the season, I would not have believed you. So I'm really pleased with how we've done this season, regardless of how these last 2 games go. It's been a phenomenal season, and hopefully we can cap it off with a real push for that title. We've got Sepsi, who are bottom, and then we've got FCSB, and that could be the decider for European football. Steaua versus FCSB to decide who gets European football would be one hell of a derby. Like I've already said before, just in theory how big this match is. Like, it's never happened before. So for it to happen and for there to be European football on the line, there really isn't a bigger game apart from a title decider, and that might be a factor as well. That could be a title decider. It's going to be a huge couple of matches. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. It's the best way to support and help the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. In next episode, we might be wrapping up season 5. If we do finish in 3rd or maybe 4th, then there might be like a playoff match for European football. But hopefully we won't be involved in that. Hopefully we can confirm European football with a league finish. I don't really want to be involved in playoffs. I never do well in them. I guess you could call this a Champions playoff, so I guess this is going well. 2nd place, a point off the top with 2 games to go. I'd call that doing pretty well in the playoff. But we'll have those final 2 games next episode. Potential title decider against FCSB is going to be huge. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.